What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about how time speeding up. The thing that sucks about time speeding up is the fact that it won't allow you to actually live life and to actually enjoy what the fuck you're doing. Because don't get me wrong, part of time speeding up is for you to get your shit together and and to be in the right alignment and to focus on your career and on your life purpose. But at times, as human beings, we need time to explore, to travel, to meet new people, to socialize, to go to events, to go to like vacations, and to enjoy ourselves, to enjoy this human experience. What sucks about time speeding up is that like you barely have time to do that shit. Now imagine people with fucking family members and other shit like that. It's like, why the fuck is time speeding up? But yet we live in a corrupt system to where like we don't even have time to have fun and focus for ourselves. You got fucking days going by a lot fucking faster, and you got you got fucking time speeding up. So it's like you don't have time to do shit pretty much. Like, how the fuck is God and the universe, they're gonna allow human beings to live in a corrupt, restricted ass fucking society, and then God is also going to allow fucking time speeding up, so now people don't have time to enjoy themselves pretty much. So what the fuck is going on, dude? You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? So it's like, either way, it's a lose-lose fucking situation. You can't really do shit pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what the fuck, man? Also, yeah, it's annoying. But I'm also gonna talk about how your environment, how the career, or how like the job situation you're in, or how the house or the family structure you're in, how it restricts you from being, how it's making you feeling depressed. So unfortunately, we live in a society to where like money controls us, and you can't really do shit. You don't have any type of power. You don't have any full control. And one of the main reasons why a lot of people are depressed and they have a lot of mental health issues is because they feel like they don't have control over your life. When you feel like you don't have control over your life, then that's going to make you feel depressed, sad, and miserable. Because we live in a society where you don't have control unless you work at a bullshit job you don't want to be in, just so you can get by and just so you can live life. It's bullshit. So where was I going to be at? Where was I? Oh yeah, so how your environment keeps a lot of people stuck. So there are people who can't get out of their households. They can't get out of their abusive family situations or the toxic family households unless they join the military or unless they're financially free. But most people aren't financially free. A lot of people are in the middle class or in the lower class. So that means they have to work their way up just to have a car, just so they can have their own place. All that shit takes time. Now, a lot of people, they get discouraged and they become depressed and they become mentally ill because they have to do so much just for them to get out of their situation. Not only once they are able to get out of their situation, but then they gotta go through so much bullshit when it comes to healing trauma, spiritual trauma, and just all this bullshit. So this human experience comes with a lot of bullshit that we gotta deal with. It's crazy. There's a lot of restrictions in this human experience that we don't actually realize. There's a lot. It's just fucking crazy. So, yeah, so money restrictions keep us stuck. And then you got time speed up. The faster time is going to speed up, more people are going to become a lot more stressed. A lot more people are going to have less time for themselves. I feel like we don't have control over our lives because I'm not going to mention it, but all the people you've met, all the life situations you've been in, all that shit is orchestrated by a higher power. I don't know why most people who make spiritual content, they don't talk about shit like that. They always talk about dumb shit that don't fucking matter, you know? But yeah, so it's crazy. So this reality really ain't shit because it's full of real corruption. People want to say, oh, it's a duality. No, it's not a duality. There's more bad shit happening than good shit. If it was actual duality, then there'll be less corruption, less crime, and less people on some bullshit pretty much. And less spiritual warfare and less narcissism. But the reality is we're dealing with that shit pretty much. So this is why a lot of people are trying to break fucking generational curses and all this other bullshit. But that's all I gotta say. And oh yeah, but also like your environment dictates your happiness. If you're working at a shitty job you don't want to be in, if you're forced to be around dumbass people you don't want to be in, if you're at a living area or living situation that you don't like, then that's going to affect your mental health. That's going to affect your mental health. That is gonna not make you feel fully engaged in life, because if you're not around the right place, the right city, the right state you're in, then you can't really like express yourselves to the fullest. Like, let's say you're the person who loves being around the beach, you love the tropical weather, but if you're in a fucking snowy ass state or snowy like Alaska or some shit, then yeah, there's no fucking beach, it's always fucking cold, it's always snowing, and you're forced to stay inside all day. that's going to have an impact within your mental health and how you go about life. You're also working at a shitty job you don't want to be in, but you're forced to work at that job because some people don't have options, or like, let's say they're in a contract like the military where they can't get out of that situation, or like that job pays good, but if they leave it, then they get kicked out of the house, or like they don't have enough money to pay bills and stuff like that, or if they have like a family, then that discourages them because now they're forced to be stuck at that situation. Same thing applies for like relationships, the environment. So all this whole society, this whole world, this whole system, it fucks people up in a way. But the goal is to realize what's fucking you up and to get out of that situation. But still though, it's the fact that we're subjected to that bullshit, that's a fucking problem. So that's all I gotta say, and have a good one. Peace.